Hello, this is Pinball FX version 1.07 for PC Steam. I'm running it on a 1080p monitor, and I'm going to compare the input delay using a DualShock 4 controller with various sync and frame rate settings. So I'm starting off with what I think is the default setting, if I recall correctly. I could try resetting, but anyways, with Vsync on and with the frame rate limit at 60, and I am on a 60 hertz display here. So it's a Asus, I think it's like a 1 millisecond delay. It's a pretty responsive screen. Okay, so that's what we're running right now. I've got other settings on low. This laptop I'm running on is, I think, slightly below the recommended specs for Pinball FX. So I turn all the other stuff low. I'll try to remember to put the laptop specs in the details under the video on YouTube. So let's get out to the table. This is Fish Tails. It's the free table that comes with the game that you can download for free off of Steam. So I'm going to be filming myself pushing the flipper button, and then after I stop recording, I'm just going to watch my own video back at 60 frames a second. That's what I'm recording at, and count the number of frames of the video that pass between me pushing the button down and the flipper going up on screen. So this is with Vsync on and frame rate limit at 60. So here, let's just do a bunch of presses. Now you can do this frame count yourself on YouTube. If you're on a PC or something with a keyboard, you can pause the video, and then, at least on PC, you hit the period key to advance the video frame by frame. That's basically what I'm doing, or what I'm going to be doing, and I'll put the count that I get in the title of the video on YouTube. Now, when I tried to play with this setting before, when I first started the game, it felt super laggy and nearly unplayable, just not fun to play. Okay. Now, let's set it to, well, I'm going to leave it on Vsync on, but set the frame rate limit to unlimited. Okay, so that's frame rate unlimited. Vsync is still on. Now we'll count how long this takes. Or, well, I'll get some presses, then I'll count after I'm done recording. The problem with turning Vsync off for this game is that I found that if I turn Vsync off, the ball gets really jerky and there's just a ton of tearing on it. Again, I'm running this monitor at 60 hertz. Unless I then raise the frame rate limit to 120 frames. So without Vsync, I have to, run twice as many frames and kind of cook the fans on my laptop to get a playable game. So that's not ideal. Okay. Now we're going to turn Vsync off. So it's on unlimited frame rate, and I'm going to turn Vsync off. I keep missing that, so Vsync is now off. Confirm. Okay. This is in version 1.07 of Pinball FX. When I compared a few months ago, when I was trying to decide if I wanted to move to the PC version, I did a little comparison just like this, which is also on YouTube, between this version with unlimited frames and Vsync off and the PS4 version, and I counted about 4 frames of delay in the PS4 version on the same monitor with the DualShock 4, and in the PC version with Vsync off and 60 frames or unlimited frame rate, I counted 6 to 7 frames of delay. So that was 2 to 3 frames more input delay on the PC version than the PS4 version, which really surprised me. But in a little preliminary test here, I just found that they did make optimizations to the game in version, I think, 1.07 for PC. They put in, what's it called, like DLSS or something, or something, super sampling based on AI, if you're running at like 4K resolution, but I can't run at that resolution, and B, I don't have a video card fancy enough to use that DLSS or whatever super sampling it is, so that didn't matter for me. But I did seem to count like only a couple frames of delay on the PC version in an initial test, so there could have been a significant improvement. That would be exciting. But I would prefer also to be able to get a decent response without having to turn Vsync off and crank the frame rate up to, you know, unlimited or 120 or whatever. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to stop recording and count the frames. I will put the numbers I get in the title of the video on YouTube. Thanks for watching.